Following on from my report about Edward Dean, who is standing for rejoin EU in the constituency for where Suella Braverman is standing, the Fareham and Waterlooville. So Suella Braverman, the former Home Office cabinet minister, who has apparently one of the safest seats in the country, but now former Conservative MPs and candidates and staffers have all been directed to her constituency, as well as others of senior bigwigs in the Conservative Party, to shore up the vote and to help her, because now she is in serious danger of losing. What is interesting is initially she refused to go to Hustings, and now she has agreed to at least one Hustings, possibly two, one of which seems to be non-selective, and the rejoin EU candidate has been invited to that, but the other one seems to be selective, and the rejoin EU candidate Edward Dean has not been invited, which seems slightly shocking. And so Suella is having a bit of a home run in a selective and biased Hustings, where the choice, where the full choice of candidates is not on offer. And it's not that they haven't been invited. It's not that they haven't turned up. They haven't been invited. And this is not an oversight. This is an exclusion. And I trust the returning officer for Fareham and Waterlooville will look into this and will revise this with speed and will correct this with speed. The other candidates are the Suella Braverman. There's Kevan Chippindall-Higgin for Reform, Gemma Furnivall for Labour, Bella Hewitt for the libdems, Robert Holliday for the Hampshire Independents, and Baz Marie for the Green Party. But it is important in a parliamentary democracy and in a general election hustings that, number one, that the hustings take place, and number two, that they are fair, and that an open invitation is given to all the various candidates who are standing. It's an opportunity for the electorate to make contact with the candidates, to ask them direct questions, and to see the candidates in context and in comparison, to see them up against each other. It is simply wrong to have these selective hustings or no hustings at all. And Suella Braverman has clearly decided that now that her seat is in danger, that she's going to attend some hustings, but she's being very selective about which ones she attends, it seems. If anybody is in that constituency, I'd love to hear from them, and I'd love to know more. And perhaps you can you can ask why these hustings are so selective, and why they are so non-democratic, or at least why they appear to be.